Good morning, everyone. I'm your host, Ashley Ackes, and we are on the set of The Real, Keeping It Real. As you guys know, we are now in the month of November, and we just got out of the month of October. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but just because we are no longer in October, it does not mean that the importance of knowing about breast cancer depreciates. We are here today with a 1 year, you had breast cancer for 1 year now, right?
Yeah, 1 year already.
Yeah. This is Abby Rodriguez, and she's here to talk about her struggle with breast cancer. Hi, how are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. And I've been having cancer for like a year already.
Mm-hmm.
I been diagnosed last year in November 27. Yeah, it's almost a year.
Wow. When did you find out you were diagnosed with breast cancer? Like, around what time of your life? Like, how were things going when you found out you were diagnosed with breast cancer?
Actually, I'm on the media since I'm 17. I've been doing radio, TV, and a lot of events for my community. I've been working in the Latino media my whole life, and it was really bad when I knew then I had cancer. Then I had cancer. It was in November 27, and it changed my life.
What was your reaction to your diagnosis? What stage did you get diagnosed with?
My reaction, I was mad.
Mm-hmm.
I was so sad. I'm in the first B stage. Then it's not really bad, but like the average in the breast cancer is between 55 to 65, and then for that average I was young. And then the cancer that I have is more aggressive because my body is still having hormones. I'm still, making estrogen and all this stuff. That makes the breast cancer in my body, or in my case, more aggressive. And then I had to have surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation.
Speaking of that, can you explain your cancer treatments?
Yeah. Like I told you before, I had 2 surgeries. One was they had to take out the lump. The second one was they had to take out all the tissue around to the lump. After that, I had to have 4 rounds of chemotherapy and 6 weeks of radiation.
Wow. Can you explain the emotional toll that accompanies cancer?
Like I told you before, you feel yourself so sad, so mad. It's so painful, to be honest. I mean, have 2 surgeries is not easy. And in my case, the second surgery got infected. And then I had to deal with the infection too. Chemotherapy, I lost all my hair. I'm wearing a wig, but I'm being always optimistic. I'm always been trying to see the nice side and the happy side of everything, In this career, then you have to look perfect. You have to look pretty, And I lost my hair. I lost my eyebrows. I lost my eyelashes, and I gained a lot of weight because I'm with a treatment with corticoids and a lot of stuff that made me swollen and all this stuff. And then it was hard. Sometimes I used to see myself on the mirror and say to myself, who I am. It's not the lady that I used to, see in this mirror. It was really hard.
Okay, so how did you gain control of your happiness? What steps did you take to, overcome these emotions?
Always be happy, like I told you, trying to see the happy side about everything. I have my career, I have my family, I have a lot of friends. My whole family actually is in my country, in Bolivia. I'm from Bolivia, Latin America. And then deal with the cancer here, it was really hard. But since I've been diagnosed, I've been still working. I've been, I didn't stop my life. Working, making my events, still doing a lot of stuff for my community, for the Latino community, trying to be positive. I think for this illness, for the cancer, the most important is keep yourself positive, trying to be happy. It's not easy, but trying to be happy and positive.
Who are your support systems?
Now I'm trying to eat always healthy. I'm trying to avoid some stuff that is not good for my body. I'm trying to be always positive, put away everything that is negative on my life. Trying to, like I told you before, do something good for the people too. That helps a lot too. And I take care of myself. What else I can do? And still fighting.
Right. Do you have any family or friends that are helping you through this breast cancer?
Here in the United States, like I told you, I don't have any family.
Okay.
My whole family is back home in my country in Bolivia. But I have a lot of friends, and more than have friends, I have God and I have myself.
Like that. What's motivating you to become a cancer survivor?
I want to live. I have my career. I love my career. I have too many goals that I didn't reach yet. I'm still learning English. Then it's not my language, like I told you before, because always I've been working with my community, with the Latino community. I'm working with little girls. I've been doing a pageant. The name is Miss Pequeñita Internacional. That means like it's something like that, like a Miss Sunshine or something like that. Okay. It's for little ones.
Like a pageant?
Yeah, it's a pageant. It's a beauty pageant. And then that's something that I really love to do. Be with the little ones, teach them about how proud they have to be about being Latinas, about our roots, our culture, and then that's why I'm still fighting against the breast cancer.
Wow. And when you finally become a survivor, do you see yourself going back to your Latin community and giving back in some way and inspiring those people who have recently been diagnosed with breast cancer?
Actually, I'm working in that. I've been in different organizations talking about my experience, like having cancer and how I've been dealing with the cancer in my life, especially because I'm in the media. People, they are like kind of scared to ask you about the cancer. In my community, it's still being a taboo. It's really hard to talk about cancer, and they are like kind of afraid, and they think, oh my Lord, I don't know if should I talk about cancer with her? Maybe she will feel maybe she will feel sad, or maybe she will cry. And I've been talking with a lot of people about my experience and telling them that they have to be positive. They have to do something, not just for themselves, for my community, for all women. Doesn't matter you are Latino, American, Chinese, doesn't matter, but we have to be together and we have to fight against the cancer, the breast cancer.
I believe that. Are there any last words you'll have?
Excuse me?
Are there any last words you have about this?
Actually, no, just keep my message. Be positive, be happy. I know it's hard, it's not easy, but if you love yourself and you love God, I think we will win.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Rodriguez. After the break, we will speak to a cancer survivor of 10 years, Ms. Jan Bridges. Thank you.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Did you know that every 19 seconds someone is diagnosed with breast cancer, and every 74 seconds someone in the world dies from it? These are not just statistics, but mothers, daughters, sisters, friends. The good news is that about 98% of women who detect and treat breast cancer early experience positive results, having at least a 5-year relative survival rate, and most of them living with no evidence of the cancer after treatment. So don't let a loved one become another statistic. Be proactive, especially during this Breast Cancer Awareness Month. First, get better informed about this disease by visiting websites such as the National Breast Cancer Organization or the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. And then help spread the word by making sure your daughter knows about self-breast exams, encouraging your friends to get a yearly mammogram, urging your loved ones to go for their regular checkup once a year, and last but not least, making time for yourself to schedule an appointment with your doctor. These are all simple ways you can help your family, friends, and yourself to detect breast cancer before it progresses. From the McAfee community, we want you to know that you can make a difference in the fight against breast cancer. Remember, early detection is our best protection.
Hi, welcome back to Keeping It Real. I'm here with Ms. Jan Bridges, a 10-year survivor of breast cancer. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm just good.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to ask you a couple questions, too, about, your past experience with breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, so when and how did you find out you had breast cancer?
It was really strange, Ash. I was moving some furniture back. Mm-hmm. And I got this pain in my left breast. And so I thought, well, I better go to the doctor and see what's happening. And I had a mammogram. It was time. I had a mammogram. And they discovered cancer in the right breast.
Wow. What was your reaction to your diagnosis? What stage did you get diagnosed?
It got diagnosed. It was early onset. And I was just surprised. I was surprised, let me tell you. Yes.
Wow. Can you explain your cancer treatment?
Yes, I had chemo. I had a mastectomy, a right mastectomy, and the treatment was chemotherapy. And I tell you, I was so sick. I was sick as a dog. And I told the doctor I wasn't coming back for my fourth treatment. There were a series of 4. Mm-hmm. And I told the doctor, I just can't do it, because it seemed like when I would start to feel better, it was time to go back.
Wow.
And I just couldn't do it.
Can you talk about the emotional toll that accompanies breast cancer?
I didn't have any emotional toll. I didn't claim it, number one. I didn't claim cancer at all. And I guess that helped me through it.
How did you overcome those emotions? What steps did you take to gain control of your happiness?
Just being around the family and the friends. And then before I knew it, I was a survivor.
So you would say that your family and your friends were your support system?
Oh, yes, definitely, definitely. I don't know what I'd do without them.
That's good. What motivated you to become a breast cancer survivor?
What voted me? I wanted to live. I had a new grandson. He was born the year before, too.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I had to live.
What advice would you give to someone who has been recently diagnosed with breast cancer?
The advice I would give them is, number one, don't claim it. Just don't claim it. Mm-hmm. And number two, just to go on with your life as if nothing happened, even though I think I wasn't even temping then. Because I had retired, and I think I wasn't temping, but the question was, I lost the question.
Oh, the question was, what advice would you give to someone?
Oh, just not to claim it.
Not to claim it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe your lowest point of the breast cancer?
My lowest point was when all my hair came out, and I didn't lose my eyebrows, I didn't lose my eyelashes, I lost my hair. And the lowest point was when I used to take that chemo. I didn't know where I was. I was between a rock and a hard place.
Okay. Can the cancer come back?
I don't know. I fear that it may. I had to take some medication every day for 5 years, 10 years, 5 years. And that was kind of like a crutch. But after I'd been off of it for about a year or so, then I stopped.
And what lifestyle changes have you made after being cured?
I don't think I've made any lifestyle changes.
Last question: How do you show your support for other breast cancer, survivors and people going through it now?
They would definitely have my support, and anybody who wants to talk to me about it.
Okay. Any last words?
No, I have nothing.
Well, thank you so much for showing, your time and talking about your experience with breast cancer. Hopefully you motivate somebody else who's going through it now.
I hope so. Did I tell you about the device that I have? The prosthesis.
You have a prosthesis?
Yes, I have a prosthesis, and I get it through the hospitalization.
Wow.
So I don't have to pay anything.
That's good. Okay. So thank you very much, Ms. Jan.
Oh,
I really
welcome.
appreciate it.
Okay, sure.
So this wraps it up for Keeping It Real. Today's November 5th. Have a nice day, everybody.
Baby, tip on the tightrope.